Welcome. Are you ready? Mankind. Duel 1. Let's rock. Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock. Perfect.
やめときゃよかったのに。
Duel 1. Let's rock. Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock. Slap. Duel 3. Let's rock.
やめときゃよかったのに。
Duel 1. Let's rock.
そこじゃないと。隙だらけさ。
Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock. Slap. Duel 3. Let's rock.
やめときゃよかったのに。
Axel wins. Duel 1. Let's rock.
調子いいね、あんた。
Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock.
そこじゃない。負けちゃうよ。
Slap. Duel 3. Let's rock.
開いた。
Slap.
ちょろいもんだね。
Duel 1. Let's rock.
そ
Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock. Slap. Duel 3. Let's rock. Slap.
やめときゃよかったのに。
Duel 1. Let's rock. Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock. Slap.
あなた大丈夫？クールに決めたろ。
Duel 1. Let's rock.
よ、どうよ。くらえ。曲げちゃうよ。狙い撃ちだ。開いた。狙い撃ちだ。アクセルボンバー。そうだよ。奥の手だ。そこじゃないよ。それだ。そうだよ。
Duel 2. Let's rock.
開いた。お願いします。幸せ。そこじゃないぞ。それだ。
Slap.
あなた大丈夫？ちょろいもんだね。
Duel 1. Let's rock.
ほらさ、くらいな、よっしょ。これよ、てや、それよ、てや、せっ、いや、あらよ、どうよ、あいた。曲げちゃうよ。上げてそれでも
Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock.
暗いな。
Counter.
あらよ、上げてくぜ。暗いな、よっしょ。ほらさ、あいた。それだ。
Positive.
Slap.
Duel 3. Let's rock. Counter.
ちょろいもんだね。
Duel 1. Let's rock.
あいた。あいた。
Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock. Slap. Duel 3. Let's rock. Slap.
あなた大丈夫？やめときゃよかったのに。
Duel 1. Let's rock.
曲げちゃうよ。 ないってば。
見せて。
あらや資格はないってば。資格はない。
お疲れション。
Perfect. Duel 2. Let's rock. Slap. Duel 3. Let's rock.
Oh yeah.
Counter. Counter. Slap.
ちょろいもんだね。
Duel 1. Let's rock. Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock. Slap. Duel 3. Let's rock. Slap. Duel 1. Let's rock.
ワンビジョン決まった
Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock.
仕方がないっておや
それ
下がった遠征兵くらいなおまけ遠征資格はそらよ上げて奥の手だよ手開いたダメイヤホー遠征撃
Slap.
あなた大丈夫
ちょろいもんだね
Duel 1. Let's rock.
あらやボカあら曲げちゃうよ開いたくらい痛いぞ
幸せおざん
くらいな資格はないけどださあらよ遠征曲げちゃうよそれどうよボンバー決まったアクセルボンバー
ワンビジ
アクセルボンバー
Duel 2. Let's rock.
くらいな資格はないってばいやおらくらいなほら待ってくらいな資格はないってばいやどうよといつこうぜアクセルボンバーほらさ開いた
こう
Slap.
です
クールに決めたろ
Duel 1. Let's rock.
よいし
そこじゃないぞ
見せて
くらいないやそこじゃないぞあらやボカなんで勝てんかな
Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock.
そらよ
あひ
くらいなどうよあらよ奥の手だあらよっしょ目が痛いぞあら曲げちゃうよイヤホーへっせあら資格はないってばそらよ狙い撃ちだそらよほらさ走馬灯的なあれだ
Slap.
ラフタお大事に
Duel 1. Let's rock.
くらいな遠征兵くらいなおまけくらいなおまけあらやよっしょどうよ遠征ボカくらいな曲げちゃうよそらどうよ遠征ボカ遠征撃
Perfect. Duel 2. Let's rock.
開いたくらいなおまけ遠征おまけあらよおまけあらボカくらいなボカくらいなヘイ遠征ボカくらいなボカおまけヘイオーダーサーくらいなボカ遠征
Slap.
です。
やめときゃよかったのに。
Duel 1. Let's rock.
開いた。
それ。
あらよ。あらよ。遠征よっしょ。あや。遠征なんて番。あげてくぜ。遠征おまけ。そらよ。遠征ヘイ。くらいな資格はないってば。ヤッホー。ヘイ。決まった。あや。
Danger. Danger. Danger.
おまけ遠征撃くらいなヘイ遠征ボカくらいな
Perfect. Duel 2. Let's rock.
あらよボカくらいなボカあらよヘイあらよヘイ遠征おまけ遠征ボカあらよくらいなヘイ遠征撃
Danger.
それ。
Danger.
あや
Danger. Danger. Hurry. Danger. Time is up.
ちょろいもんだね。
Network.
No, what was it again? UKB
UKV SSB.
SSU.
SSBV. Yeah. Oops. Yeah.
Did you type it in Discord?
Yeah, I added you on Discord.
I'll just type something. Can you? Yeah, I'm there in general. You can just say hi. I'll just DM me.
Get it back. So, yeah.
There we go.
Right.
Wait, what's the room code? Forgive my poor hearing.
I set up the room already.
Wait, is UKV SSB?
SSBV. V for victory. Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, wait, I can't. I'm sorry, Paintdrinker, but I can't hear you. When you say the code.
I PM the code already.
Oh, okay, yes. Then I have totally misheard you, as it seems. Okay. So I just spectate you.
Need lah, just get into the room. There's only two of us here. From here I can like see, we can see both our inputs lah, so we know what we're doing. Because there's a few things that I noticed right when I play against you.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see you back up full screen, then you always do scalpel thrust here, right?
Yeah.
You back up full screen. I can just do this.
Okay. I get what you mean, but then to be fair, I get it off like because I think what you do is that at least just now
Because
when you
I'm thinking, or you will approach from the air, or you will bomb back in that kind of thing. You'll bomb back to stop me, right?
yeah.
Like,
I
let's say you
mean
do
that's
both
I
back
mean
down,
honestly I got it lucky quite a few times. So like
But
when
what you want to do is something like what I'm doing here, look.
just
Danger.
so I just need to get better at that blocking.
Yeah. And I'm doing this without dash macro. You see my inputs.
Okay, let me try.
It was because last time, let's say I'm playing solo, right? Last time when I was playing solo, right? People will they see me running like 6p. They see me run like 6p. So what I do is just something like that. You dash FD, bait the 6p, and then you grab them all.
Okay, it doesn't seem so bad. I wonder if it's easier with dash macro. Okay.
Danger.
Then
Danger.
okay, so 2K2D, what's your follow-up? You have rainwater and snail, right?
I have this.
2K2D Rensen. But, well, to be fair, at 2K2D, okay, at 2K2D you won't do fucking command grab because it's pretty much reactable, right? Unless, like,
If they keep holding down back, then I will just fucking do it. I don't give a fuck. If they
Wow.
will just keep doing this, they do this, right? They just hold down back a lot. Then I will just think, oh, maybe they're looking for something.
I just realized when you hold down back, you don't move, is it?
I don't move.
Mega
Oh,
danger.
okay, yeah, this is a Faust thing.
It's a Faust thing that he can just move back a lot also. So why I'm moving back like this is because I'm just high low.
Yeah, I'll just hold down back when I move in.
Yeah.
So 2K2D, the ones that you'll follow up with is usually Snail, is it? I think you read
It
me
depends
afterwards.
Because you keep doing
J2K
you
afterwards.
keep doing it. Let's say I do you do 2K, I do 2K 2D rainwater, you always do this, right? You
Yeah,
always do
then I was J2K.
J2K. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But actually what I'm just doing is just frame trap snail. Because if I don't do this, if I don't frame trap, if I do true string snail, right, you will just run up into HP. Legit.
So frame trap Snail. But Snail is
trap
still like
Snail.
minus a billion, right? So if I don't fall for it, then I get to 2HU for free, is it?
I block the snail and then you run up to HP. Something around here.
Damn.
Depends on the range also lah. So if you want to blab snail from like this string
Danger.
or and this string and these two.
Danger.
But isn't Snail pretty unsafe? That's what I think Mego said also.
It's really unsafe.
So you really only do it with meter anyway, right? Or will you just YOLO do it?
I'll just YOLO do it because if they keep doing like let's say after I do 2K2D, let's say after I do 2K2D rainwater, they do air dash, right? Air dash like that, or they air dash in for panic to try and gain space, right?
Huh?
I will just do
Just
this,
Snail.
then snail, because if you air block snail, I'm still safe.
Danger.
Nothing much you can do.
Huh?
If you and then if I have meter, I will just PRC also. I can just PRC.
Oh, then regarding so when you were telling me if you do full screen Rensen, the only way to get into this range is to properly dash block, because when the first hit of Rensen comes out, the moment I jump to try and get into this range, you can just Rensen 8 on reaction already, right?
Yeah, because you see how all the follow-ups can be delayed. So it's like that.
Oh, okay, wait,
Can
let
be
me
really delayed.
okay, wait, let me
This is-
do. Oh, sorry, just continue.
This is non-delay. This is no delay at all.
Hmm.
That is with delay.
Oh,
You
so
see, there's two different timings, right? There's one where I instantly pull you up after I hit you, and there's one where I'm frame trapping you with a pull. Same thing for cherry. Same thing with cherry.
So my only option is to when the first hit of chain comes out, I just have to.
You have to block, yeah.
Danger.
Once you hit the whole chain, right? Let's say, where you're at right now, right?
Danger.
You can't really do shit also.
Danger.
But let's say if I do it from here, right? Let's say I do it from this distance. You can run out of yes, cherry.
But it's just when I'm full screen, then I don't think I can run out because Faust's fucking slow. It's just okay. Whoops. Trying. Oh. Shitty at dash block.
What's once you're like this full screen here, unless you have 50 to force me to respect Scarecrow PRC, right? Then you not really much you can do as Faust.
No, because of just
So a lot of
how shitty is.
because yeah,
Sorry?
because if you let me get into this full screen range, right, I can do red sand or make you mix it up with this, right?
Yeah.
I can only do these two at full screen, really.
Yeah.
I also noticed that, let's say I hit you with pool, right?
Mhm.
I always notice you keep falling for this one.
You always notice what? Sorry.
You always keep falling for that setup I just did.
Oh yeah.
I
Well.
pull, post TGC, close slash, and then after that I do mantis.
Oh, nice. I accidentally IBF'd. Okay, I get it.
This
really?
mantis, right? You can actually backdash it on reaction, or you can just wake up and jump. But there's also a risk. Say you try to do a jump punish on me, right? Something like that, right? I can PRC if I know you're gonna jump kind of thing. Something like that. Oh. But this time I tried air throw and then I got smoked. Lol. I can do air throw or I can button. So
Then what's the... Okay, so basically getting Rensen 8 is just not desirable at all, is it? There's like I remember like someone said that, or like it was quite common tech that if they Rensen 8 you, I just need to FD in the air, then when I land I can just throw you, some shit like that. Is that legit?
once they catch on, right? Let's say you FD, you try to set up on me, lor. This one. How do I don't know how to really explain it. I can do options that beat throw, basically. Like I'm minus, but I'm not really at the state where guaranteed to be kena thrown also. So you have to mix it up between button and throw. So
But that's only if I FD and land, is it?
Yeah. If you normal air block it, right, it's always my turn.
Oh, it's still your turn.
Yeah. So say you FD, right, and then I try to press a button, you can throw me out of the way. So
but if I FD and you do something else, then I have to press buttons to beat that lah.
yeah lah. So basically, what you see number of axles do, right? So is they'll do pull, and then after that they bash, because they know that you're going to throw me. I know that you want to throw. Like so you FD pull and then you check, and then I will do a button, you just throw lor. You FD pull and they FD.
Oh, whoops, my bad. Oh, I'm dumb. But okay, I mean I get it.
You'll see a lot where, let's say I FD your pool, I FD pool, you FD pool, but I know that you're going to throw, that kind of thing.
I mean, I tried only once. Oops.
They have to like, it's kind of like a split second recognition. He FD pool, have to do something that beats throw, that kind of thing, I would say.
But then that's just on your reaction already, is it?
It's like, I see the green bubble, then I know that he FD, so I just play around it. But if let's say you do like let's say you FD pool, right, and then he pulls you in. He'll FD pool, and then if I'm not wrong, fuck. My thoughts are everywhere. Bye.
It's alright.
You FD pool is like a scramble, I would say.
Oh, it's just who comes out on top, is it?
if I press a button, you can throw me. But if I backdash or do a jumping button, you
I
try
die.
to throw, you lose. You lose also. So it's like you have to mix it up between button and. Soul doesn't give a fuck because he has 3-frame button.
Yeah,
Because he has
fuck
3-frame
Soul.
5k. So he can mix it up between throw or 5k.
Okay. I feel like there was something else I wanted to ask.
Which is.
Oh shit, it's fucking escaping me. Oh my god, I'm dumb. I don't remember. Yeah, I think it's just needing to practice on dash blocking. It seems easier with the dash macro.
Because you stop faster, but actually you just. How do I say it? You fit.
Negative.
Oh,
You
this-
stop faster, but you actually block at the same time as normal dash blocking. It just looks less like it. And also the good thing about it is you get to carry a bit of your momentum. So they say you do like 6p, you do a 6p, right? And then I'm running towards you. They say I'm running towards you and then you think, oh, it's 6p, that kind of thing, right? So it's like,
Oh.
like that. It helps your wave punishing a lot because now because you can like mix up, oh, I'm just going to run in and show you, right? Or I run in, look at you and then try to shimmy you sort of thing.
Okay.
Look for a button wave. Then after that I play around this reach. Kind of thing. I think it's best a bit like Soul. I show you as Soul where a lot of souls would do run up fast dash, right? Run up fast dash or run up 6s. Both those lose to 6p very well. But let's say he does something like that. He does this. It's better I show you as Soul.
Give me a second, let me see what the tournament bracket is now.
You're on loser side, right?
Oh no, I went 0-2. I lost to
Oh.
2 Exos, which is why I went to find you. Because I was irritated.
There's a few setups that Axel does mainly because you can get a lot of OTG. A lot of people
what, sorry?
do,
A lot of 2D.
he can get a lot of OTG close slash in terms of OK. But back to the initial point is, you know that the reason why you want to do dash FD is like you want to bait buttons. You want to bait buttons like this. Very committal buttons. And Axel has a lot of very committal buttons. So stuff like
It's
how
5P.
Soul we usually do. Like 5p, 6k, 2s, 2h. All his sequel normals are very committal.
Yeah, he has very big normals.
He has big normals, but he pays for them in very long recovery. He pays for it in
Yeah.
very long recovery also. So the reason why you want to like dash FD is to bait out more of those very committal stuff like this kind. Like Soul 6s, I think it's like a very committal move. You only really use it to preempt. You only really use it to preempt. So what a lot of souls will do is just like that, or
Oh, what?
they will just keep running in this.
Danger.
Oh, how advisable is it to
Negative.
let's say I'm in the corner, then you come in and you fast slash gorilla spam.
Like this.
Yeah, how advisable is it? Okay, so like let's say you fast slash gorilla spam. Oh shit, okay. Maybe am I mistiming the backdash? Oh, there you go. Is that advisable?
It's only after like let's say Deb only recommends it after you do it. After this one, like if I'm doing this, like if I'm delaying the fast slash after close slash, right? That one you can backdash.
Oh, okay, I get it. Can you try again? Oh, whoops, my fucking reaction's low.
Yeah, something like that.
That's the only one that I should really try and backdash, is it?
He has options to catch those also.
I mean, he can just do close slash into like what, 6S?
Nah, not really 6S. It's this one.
Oh, yeah, whatever, but this is what? His 5H, is it?
Yeah. And his 5H is way more rewarding than 6S in corner.
Oh, 6S just does a shit ton of damage and covers a better range.
It's more for mid-screen 6S. So let's say I know you're going to backdash you're going to backdash my fast slash, right?
Whoa. Somehow I dodged that.
It's kind of hard to time. It's not very active also.
Oh, oops. Oh, there we go. Would FD do the trick? So if I FD there, if I FD the first hit, if I FD the first close slash, oh wait. Oh, oops, okay. Oh, oops.
But you'll see sometimes like, oh, this guy's not challenging, then you just... You have to take risks also. Because let's say you FD fast slash, right? You FD fast slash, I cannot trap you with 2k or 5k. I cannot trap your jump with 2k or 5k.
Wait, sorry, what?
So if you FD fast slash, right?
Oh, yeah.
I cannot 2k to trap you or 5k to trap your jump. So
To be fair, if like you throw out big normals like 6S, it'll still catch me, I think. Okay, yeah, so let's just say you...
just...
Oh, okay, I see it.
See, my... So it's kind of a risk. It's kind of a risk to do that because let's say I get you to block all these 3 normals, right? And I know you're going to jump. I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to Bandit Bringer, force you down like that.
Yeah, Faust. The Faust. What Faust usually does is, let's say you do that 3 normal string, right? What Faust will usually do is, because after those 3 normals, 1, 2, 3, then you do either Gunflame or Bandit Bringer, but 5k I think covers both. Okay, wait, I'm fucking missing out, I'm an idiot.
Did Bandit Revolver actually. Thing is that I don't like using Bandit Revolver because
Because
of that. Yeah, you can duck underneath it.
as Faust, yes,
So-
but usually what he'll do is that he'll duck under Bandit Revolver 1, and then he'll start mashing. So if you just let Bandit Revolver 2 rip, yeah, he'll usually trade. I mean, I can wait it out, but after Bandit Revolver 2, I think usually you can just like you can still like 5k or something. Yeah. It's not much. Oh, whoops. Let me. Okay. Oh, nice. The fast RC in the 2D is so.
Negative penalty.
I never do it that often because I'm always doing it.
Yeah, but everyone does that. So I mean, like when I see that in the corner, I usually just block high, then just wait, and then just start mashing 5p. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, there's not a lot of souls mix it up with the fast RC 2D. Yeah, I mean, that's personally what I would recommend after fighting so many souls who do the same string.
That's kind of like
Oh, can you do that? Like I think is it like a 5H into Gunflame or is it 6S into Gunflame? Yeah. So you usually do Gunflame or Bandit Bringer after like say 6S is in a block string.
Danger.
Is it 6S or 5H? Then you do Bandit Bringer or Gunflame.
Penalty.
Either also.
Yeah, so usually after that, what Faust... I mean, this is a Faust specific thing. We'll probably 5k. It'll catch you jumping into Bandit Bringer. And then if you Gunflame, I think you might catch the startup if we're fast enough. Oh, whoops, sorry. Whoops, if I can fucking get off 5k properly. Whoops. What the fuck? Yeah, but 5k Bandit Bringer is much easier. 5k Gunflame doesn't always work. Because if it's too slow, we'll still get clipped. And then obviously that leads into big damage.
Gunflame in corner, the pickup is not that easy to get.
Yeah, then try to 5k, but if it's too slow on the... If it's too slow, then it's goodbye. Or maybe it's because it's in the corner, then it's harder. Because I don't know. Oh shit, sick.
The only problem I see with this is like, let's say if I do a Bandit Revolver, then you get fucked.
Or maybe
But
I
it's
can
kind of
fuzzy.
hard to make.
Well, what if I fuzzy 5k? I don't know, it might come as 2k. Oh yeah, I tried to fuzzy 5k, it didn't come out. But Bandit Revolver 2 got me, I think, because of the delay. Oh man, maybe I'm not fuzzing right. I'm definitely not fuzzing right. I need to work on fuzzy matching a lot. Oh yeah, I think Bandit Revolver beats it, it's too fast.
If I frame,
Yeah, 5 frame. This thing is definitely not 5 frames. Yeah, mashing 5p there will get me smoked by Bandit Revolver 2 there. A lot of souls, what they usually do, because they're scared of Faust crawling under, they'll just let it go to Bandit Revolver 1. And then try and follow up with like maybe a throw or just extend pressure. I'm not gonna lie, I never managed to ever fucking dodge that Bandit Revolver throw thing. It's always it's so fast. But the thing is like, oh, can I ask you to try something? I'm gonna try and like Scarecrow PRC, and then can you just mash grab when I come out on the other side? I wanna see if like anything beats. Okay. Wait, let me try again. I don't know why sometimes like even with command grab, if I do command grab right, like people will still mash out, like mash a grab over me. Let me try again. Fuck, okay, I have no meter.
if they aren't mashing before PRC slow down, then they die, of course. So let's say.
Oh, okay. So, okay, I'm gonna try now. Oh wow. But that's a really hard call out, right? To just do it.
To just mash it, yeah.
Oh, but if I
Not
PRC
even possible.
but if I PRC buttons, then you can just mash grab out of it, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunate.
But let's say if I know like you're going to try and troll me, right?
Ah, okay, wait, let me try again. Can you reset? Because I don't meter. Okay, so. Oh. Too slow. Well, I mean that's the privilege of having a command grab, I guess.
You and I both have command grabs. It's just that because you grabbed first, right? Your Cho inval grip expires before mine.
Oh, it works like that.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, that's an interesting interaction. I've never thought about it like. Or it's never happened to me.
Danger.
Or maybe it has, and I just didn't realize.
Penalty.
Yeah. Then also your damn vortex PRC into wild throw is another annoying one. Cause it's so fast too. Like sometimes it's pretty obvious.
If you read it, you can jump or you can backdash it. But
Is it
let's
too
say-
late? Oh, sorry, what
let's
you saying?
let's say if you like you backdash around here, right? Before I hit with around here, and then you backdash here, right?
Danger.
Oh, whoops.
I can just pause it like this. Up there, there.
But of course, backdashing just loses to. Backdashing also just loses to if you let vortex rip, right?
Yeah, but you have to time it.
Oh, whoops.
Too late, and I'm like minus 17 in your face.
Oh,
No,
the
I
hitbox
can
isn't
only-
as big as I thought it was. Okay. Oh wow. Even then. Or is that just the backdash invincibility?
Backdash invincibility, yeah.
Okay, I think I got lucky with that one.
But note that if like he's got meter, right, and he sees your backdashing, he can just do the same timing to RC it. He can just like let it rip and then
Oh yeah, okay, well yeah, letting it rip has a much bigger hitbox.
Positive bonus.
it's kind of also like, oh, he just backdash and then I let it rip and just let it rip. So
Yeah.
what
letting
you'll
it
see a
rip.
lot of like Argo players do is they'll try to grab me out of it.
Oh, they're trying to grab you out of it, like you know stroke.
Something I stroke, yeah.
Is that actually
There was one
possible?
time, it's possible. You'll see a lot of bots and Nagos go for it because their throws are very big.
That means I can technically command grab you out of it.
Yeah. Just hard to time. And if you are wrong, you die.
Oh yeah, well then that makes sense. The funniest matches I had against Soul was against Blazer, where what he'd do is that he'd meaty Fafnir into Fafnir, and then I would just command throw the second one when he came in. Oh, oops, yeah, I stunned it there. I stunned it there, but I managed to do it against him. It's pretty funny. Something like that. It's pretty funny.
But the most like legitimate one is that they do this.
Yeah, it's the most legitimate one. Like Fafnir into like close slash or fast slash pressure. Or just like continuing pressure normally rather than Fafnir into Fafnir. I mean, I'm sure he was memeing as well, but it was pretty
He's a
funny.
meme, he does this all the time.
He does that as Kai.
And then he'll DP your super and wake up. You wake up,
Yeah.
you just do this. Or so few. Alright, I'm gonna show you some of the setups I can do from UTG close slash, right? There's only like 3 of them that I use.
For Soul?
As Axel. There's a few setups that he can do from. Oh fuck! Forgot the change guy. There's a few setups that he can do that from OTG close slash say after he pulls you in, right? There's a few setups that you can do, like the ones that I showed you are Mantis and Meaty 6H. Ah, fuck. Oh, wait, right. So something like that. Next one is like at least +3, +4.
BT 6H.
Yeah, it's +3, +4. Usually
I-
it's like this is like -3, so you can show me.
Yeah, because when you did it as meaty, I would try and mash out. Honestly.
Wouldn't want to do that though, because let's say
Oh yeah, like for one thing, let's say if you do normal 6H, right? Like if you just do 6H in neutral and you 2K 2D. Oh, can you? No, just normally like if you 6H in neutral, like run up and 6H, then 2K 2D. Oh, okay. I thought your 2K would low profile my 5P if I mashed it. Because sometimes it wouldn't hit.
it's because I'm -3. Actually, when I'm this close, right, just throw me the moment.
Okay, but a lot of the times your 6Hs were really well spaced out anyway, so it was
Right,
difficult. Yeah, something like that.
What I like to do is just this.
I also saw like once I got hit by like I think 2 6Hs in one round, then you just came out to run up 5D. I knew it. Because I know what your normal epitaph is. I will have to think about this. Oh yeah, I remember what I wanted to ask you now. Your Rensen 8, there's a dead zone around here, right? Let's say we're full screen. Okay, let's say we're full screen. And then you Rensen, then I can technically not Faust like shitty air jump, but I can like technically double jump to this kind of like dead zone here, right?
Danger.
Just above where Rensen 8
yeah.
is.
Yeah.
But is that good? Like I don't think I can do anything there, right? You'll recover in time to probably just snipe me if I like J2K. Okay.
So I say something like if I wave Rensen, right, then you're already jumping. See,
Okay, wait,
you jump the Rensen and then after that you just double jump to stay out. Right? Something like that. Now no doubt we won't want him.
Oh, I can backdash your 6H meaty, but
Depends on the distance also, but like
I mean off the setup that you normally do. That's too slow.
it's also because he prioritized guard first. So technically you're fuzzy backdashing already.
I get it.
That's another setup you do also. It's especially if let's say they like to burst after this one. Before I can hit the OTG, then they burst sort of thing. So something like that one, right? So I will just hold up and then block, so I can burst bait as well. But if let's say you just burst once you reach my face, I have to just
No answer.
down back and hard call out the thing also.
Okay, but
Yeah.
sorry, you're saying?
There's a bunch of setups. Like this is Minimal's favorite.
Yes.
I honestly don't do this because it loses to 7 frame DP, 7 frame DPs and Moto. It's a really bad
Everything
setup.
loses to Moto.
And also, right, if you do wake up super PRC, you can fuck me over for doing that setup.
Assuming I can fucking get it off. Oh, oops, let me try again.
See?
Okay, I get it.
Yeah, you got it.
Hmm.
That's the reason why I don't do that setup.
Does minimals do some? So what I know now is that minimals like to do is that whenever like they're pressuring, what they like to do is they like to JH and like they like to jump over the opponent's head. Yeah, do that kind of thing. Then like JH, air dash into like this kind of pressure. Like once I see them air dash, can I just like start 5P mashing?
I think once you see the jump, you can start 6B mashing.
The what?
Once you see the jump, you can start 6B mash, right?
Yeah, once you see the air dash, you just stick out and all that beats it. But
Not
the reason
even
why
the air
they
dash, but... Oh, sorry. You first.
but the reason why they do it is because of this. Say you're stand blocking CS like this, right? Close slash like this, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you try to down back afterwards.
Okay.
Something like this. You stand block and then after that you try to crouch block. Stand block, micro slash, like, and then
Oh,
after
because
you
everyone... Okay, because everyone always holds down back after blocking a close slash. So they get hit, is it?
Oh, damn. Okay, I
something
get it.
like. Okay. Something like
Maybe it doesn't work so well on Faust because of the stupid trolling thing.
I mean,
It's a bit like
that doesn't bring me
how-
much comfort in this situation anyway.
it's like how like as soul, right? On certain characters you can do instant overhead JP. Jump punch on some characters after close slash.
Damn, they actually fucking chunked out quite a bit of my health.
Pain. It's been a while since we played. You want to play for a while later?
Never mind.
Yeah.
I need to learn this
It's
pixel
just
matchup.
There's also like some stuff that you'll see some axles which is like
Oh, that's what I'll do as Faust. Like if you okay, wait, if you block my close slash. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Oh my god, it's so difficult. No, that's not it. Can you reset? I need meter. Wait, after you block my close slash, just don't block after the BRC. Something like that. Or if you help me reset. So this is what Nage does sometimes. So he'll close slash and then he'll do like BRC shenanigans. Obviously his drip BRC is cleaner than mine because like ideally you don't want to have to jump. Yeah, something like that. Like you barely leave the ground. This is fucking clean, but if you do it too slow then
minimal slice to do this to like do overhead mix with this button or lows. And
oh, you mean like IAD like then make you guess high low?
yeah, like this. Then after that he'll make you guess. He'll do JH, or then after that he'll do rising JH like that. Something like that. You can somewhat see it if say you block 6H and then RRC. And then the other option is that's the other two options. I just prefer to do it after 6H because it's a lot easier for me to do. So
There's fuzzy guarding hedge against this. Or will I
Yeah,
just
so-
die? Or do I just have to
After
like
the
commit to a
thing-
guess?
you have to commit.
Huh.
You kinda have to commit because I can jump cancel this. So I can jump cancel like that.
I don't know if I'm getting lucky with this. Yeah, I am. Okay. So I think my biggest takeaways from this is post 2D 2K 2D. I learned your follow-ups are either Rensen in my face. I don't think you'll rarely do command grab. Then
Vincent in my in your face, right, is a bit more unsafe than you think. Because if you block this, right, just see.
oh, oops, I should have let Rensen go first. Ah, okay. So pressing buttons there is kind of unsafe still, is it? Yeah. But so 2K2D Rensen, 2K2D Snail, 2K2D Rainwater are like the main takeaways. Then I just have to I mean, that's literally an RPS, right? Paint. Paint. If you're saying something, I can't hear you. Oops.
I can frame trap you with 2D from 2K. So you say you press 5p, you press your 5p after you block 2K.
I mean,
After that,
to be fair, I would mostly like if you 2K, I wouldn't. Like let's say if you spam 2K, right? Try and spam 2K. Yeah, if you spam 2K, it's like maybe I'm just like shitty at timing it, but
Danger.
it's hard for me to stand up in 5p because 5p is my only other my 5 frame button. I mean we can just trade like 2K 2Ps all the time, but I expect you to 2K 2D most of the time because 2K 2D will lead into like an RPS anyway. I'll rarely challenge. Maybe that's just me, but I would rarely challenge like 2K after like that.
The only reason you want to challenge 2K afterwards is that if I keep doing this.
Ah yeah.
But I never really do that within the set because some people will just like they see 2K, I will just keep true string until they get sick of me also. Then after that I just do level 50 mix I just do level 50 mix.
Yeah, but it's dealing. So my takeaway is really just needing to dash block. I need to threaten the air more, right? It's also what you
Because
mentioned.
a lot of it is because what you're doing a lot is just you dash block, right? And you're trying to get into your 2H range where you can punish my 5p, right?
Yeah,
So a lot of time I'm just doing this button or this button or this button.
then especially if I'm
Yeah.
running up, like where your jump back JS is so hard to punish. Like normally, especially when it's not like hits like my fucking ankles, yeah, like that. Yeah, that's difficult.
It's not really so much on like gain space. It can,
Danger.
how do I say that? I can make the JS hit your ankles also,
Danger.
like around here.
Slap.
The only JSs that you should
So sorry, you were
the
saying?
only
I think you got cut off a
the
bit.
only JS that you want to like 6p is like above your
Above my
because
what?
those are very above your character's aim height. This kind.
Okay.
Or
And
if you're already running and then I'm doing this. Something like that. But that's like because of old JS memory. How do I say? Yeah. Old JS memory.
I get
Because
it.
last time it used to hit a lot nearer to him. So you could air to air with it, you could ground to air to ground with it a lot more frequently. It's a bit just imagine Biken's JS. That is what his JS used to be.
Well, to be very fair, I really dodged Axel up until like very recently. It's only now that I'm like sucking my thumb and then trying to play more Axels. But let's say if like you jump back JS, okay, that's impossible to 6p like when running. My only option is to like if I see you doing that, I have to just I don't know, like J2K to advance slowly, or like just jumping forward. Okay,
if
because
you have to go read or let's say doing this right, and you're within GH range, just do it.
Sorry.
for how low you're backdashing, JH doesn't really. It's slightly above JH, like you see it like that. Maybe it's a timing issue. I think I
I
understand.
think GH. You have to You have to do rising JH. I think.
Oh, that is my rising JH.
Oh damn it, that shot. Oh shit. Proves that I don't play Faust enough.
Like, his rising JH is good against characters like Billy and Chip. They like to stay in the air and have a lot of air mobility. It doesn't really snipe this low, I think. Like if you're like jumping above like the health bar area, right? That's like my prime real estate to snipe you with JH with. But if at the height you're doing like we're full screen and I run up to you, yeah, if you're not, JH isn't gonna snipe that. I have to like read it with a falling JH, which isn't ideal. Yeah, it has to be falling, but then that's a timing issue.
There's also the fact that I can. You see me doing a lot of this in this set.
Yeah, you were doing JP, but I mean, I wasn't really jumping in the first place, so that didn't really catch me as much.
The whole idea is that versus people who like to run in, right? It's also an alternative tool. You do a very low JP.
Will it hit Faust? I don't think so. Oh, if I'm running then, okay, I guess it doesn't. Oh,
Up there, right?
Danger.
oh okay,
Up there,
maybe I'm wrong. That is very low. Let me try and run from full screen.
It's a good alternative tool to say doing somebody just running up in your face underneath your GS.
Okay, but oh shit, it's fucking 10 PM. I was gonna only stay until like 9:30 and then do work, but I guess not.
Oh well.
Oh well, I learned something, but half of it is just dash blocking and getting to this sweet spot where I can do this or I can do this. It's here. I just need to get into this Goldilocks zone. It's just crossing this ocean until I can hit here. Yeah, half of the battle is just literally dash blocking.
You kind of had the dash block versus Axel, and the reason why I say mix up your approaches is because right, I'm trying to read your Axel's zoning is all about reading your approach.
Yeah.
You like to approach by the ground, I will just use this, air, this, and this, right? So you always have to mix up how you're going to approach Axel. Otherwise, right? Let's say the guy just keeps running in. I meet a few people who just do like this, who just do this run up throw. So what I'm just doing is
And then it's over.
and then they're going to just run up again. Oh, I know they're just going to run up again. I don't give a fuck about being -24.
This timing.
I will just 2k2d at -24 because they just want to run up throw.
Oh well.
Then I make them run up all over again, and then they just try to run up throw me again. It's damn funny.
Okay. I get it. I understand the approach to the Axel matchup. It's just executing it now. Well, I'll find you in the coming days to probably challenge your Axel because it's the demon I must conquer. Losing 0-2 to 2 Axels is really a nightmare. And Vita doesn't even play Axel.
Vita plays whoever the fuck he wants.
Yeah, he plays whoever the
It's
fuck
me.
he plays whoever the fuck he wants, but it's not like a character that he really practices.
He plays whoever the fuck he wants, but his main chicken is Ram.
Used to be Ram. I think like he's gone off that train. He's a chip boy now. But in tournament, if like things get rough, you go to Ram.
Danger.
Yeah.
Alright, I'ma head out. Thanks for running me through this gauntlet.
Axel.
Yeah, there's a lot of setups you can do. So
Yeah. I'll
if I'm not wrong, there's like a combo tweet or something where